Hi, good morning. How you guys doing? Good. Good to see everyone. Hi. Hello. Well, let's get settled in. Just wiggle into your seat and just take a moment to fully arrive. How was your guys' morning? Maybe just look around at your community, say hello to your neighbor, connect with the people next to you, and say hi. It's a powerful day to come together and to practice in community. The intention of our practice that I'm going to hold for us is to really just purify and to get to that space of just a pure channel so we can receive all of the energy and light that's coming into the world today. Today is the new moon in Leo, which is a fire sign and has that energy of royalty and ownership and honoring our gifts and our light and really holding it in that place of courage to really show up in the world right now, because it's so important that we do. I think we can all feel the urgency around us for all of our light and gifts to really shine and come to humanity right now. And so today, let's open up to our divine light. Sometimes it can be so much easier to connect to our darkness and the dark thoughts that we have about ourselves. And I want to honor those and send those a lot of love too, because it brings in balance. And we want to honor our darkness just as much as our light, because they're both beautiful, wonderful teachers. But hello. Signs are everywhere, right? So today, as we honor our light and just to really be in that space to honor our gifts and our purpose and the real reason that we're here, not just all of this stuff that keeps us busy or distracted or separated, but the real reason that you believe you're here on the planet right now. Because I think it's a really important time that we incarnated. I don't think this is just random. So let's tune into that energy within us. Let's close the eyes and bring the hands on top of the heart, stacking one on top of the other. If any of what I'm saying resonates with you and you're feeling this call to honor your dharma, your path, and just breathe into your heart space and start to feel the courage and the bravery and the strength that your heart holds and carries. Think of all the people you love deeply. Make sure yourself is on that list. Take a slow, deep breath in through the nose and open mouth, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale, belly, ribs, chest lifts, the hands all the way up through the crown, and as you exhale it all the way down. 3 more, inhale and exhale. The arms extend out to your sides and just open up and expand and reach back as far as you can, letting the back of the palms come close to one another behind you. And as you exhale, wrap your arms around yourself, chin into your chest, around your spine. Inhale, open back up, expand, receive. Exhale, round, opposite arm on top. Squeeze the fingertips into the shoulder blades. Inhale, open up, expand. Exhale. If you want to add a lion's breath, inhale, stick out the tongue as you exhale. Keep going, just back and forth, holding, going as slow or as fast as you'd like. And then next time you open up and expand really wide, reach the arms up high to the sky. And as you exhale, clasp your hands behind your back, chin into your chest, and then bring the arms as far away from your sacrum as you can. Bend at the elbows, bringing the knuckles to the sacrum, the lower back, and then squeeze the elbows together, keeping the chin slightly tucked. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, extend the arms as far away from the body as you can. 2 more rounds. Inhale, bend at the elbows, knuckles to the sacrum, squeeze the elbows together. Exhale, extend the arms out. Last one, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen, lengthen. Palms come to the earth, roll over the knees, come to tabletop. Stretch out your legs, right leg stretches back. Push back through the ball of the foot, get into the calf, the back of the knee. Switch it out with the other side. Take a little freestyle. Is your wrist a little tender, your forearms, your shoulders? What feels like it needs a little extra love today? Begin to come into tabletop and tuck the toes and push the hips back, stretching out the feet, pushing into the palms, maybe gently floating the knees. Rocking one knee out to the side if you've chosen to lift the knees up, and then the opposite knee out. Just opening up the body slow, mindfully with love and compassion. Slowly coming back to tabletop and begin some cat and cows, arching the spine, lifting the gaze. Exhale, round, untuck the toes, push into the tops of the feet, push into the palms, tuck the pelvis, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round, linger at the top and linger at the bottom. Take that extra second or two to really take it in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Last one, each way. Round it all out. And come to standing on your knees. Push into the tops of the feet. Reach the arms up. Take a big back bend. Goal post your arms. Press the hips forward over the knees. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So we're going to get into the quads. Hands come to heart. You're going to push into the tops of the feet. Lean back a little. Reach the arms out in front of you. Let the palms touch. And then lean back. Lean back. Lean back. When you can't go any further, drop the hips down to the heels. Okay, let's do it 4 more times. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Tuck the pelvis. Palms touch. Lean back. Breathe into the quads. Start to feel that fire. Last 2. Go as slow as you can. All right, last one, super slow. Push into the tops of the feet, squeeze the glutes. Ooh. Nice. Inhale, all the way up, arms up. Take that back bend again. Press the hips forward, goal post the arms. Lift your heart up towards the sky. Inhale, rise. Push into the tops of the feet. Reach high. Exhale, palms to the earth. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Let the head hang heavy. Shoulders come away from the ears. Roll the elbows towards one another. Press into the palms where your fingers and your hands meet. Bring the ribs in, the belly in. Spread the sit bones high to the sky. Roll the inner thighs together and then root the heels down towards the earth. On the inhale, lift the heels high to the sky. Exhale, heels to the right. Inhale, heels back to center, hips to center. Exhale, heels and hips to the left. Inhale, back to center. One more time to the right. Inhale, back to center, to the left.
Coming back to center, lift the heels high as you exhale, root them down towards the earth. Let the head be heavy. Deep breath in, open mouth exhale. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Lift the heels again and stay on the tiptoes and gently walk into a standing forward fold, ragdoll. Feet will stay hip width distance, bend the knees. Bring the belly button up and in to let the crown of the head get a little closer to the earth. Grab for opposite elbows and sway side to side. I like to visualize any tension or stress rolling down my back, off the crown of my head onto the earth. Rooting down the back of the legs into the heels. Releasing your fingertips as you come back to center. Bend the knees, clasp the hands behind your back. Bring the arms up and over. Maybe the thumb and pointer fingers extend and meet. Chin into the chest, relax the toes, gaze at the belly button. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, see if you can bring the arms up and over just a little further. As you exhale, palms to the sacrum, the lower back. Slide your hands down the back of your legs, a little blessing for the back body. Grab the heels, deep bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. We've been in an inversion, head below the heart. Exhale, forward fold, release. Bow the head, round the spine, slowly rise up one vertebra at a time. As you inhale, let the head roll back. Open up the throat and then chin into the chest. Roll the head a couple rounds in one direction. And then when you're ready, take your time and then pause and go the other way. So it's not only the noon moon, but it's a Lion's Gate portal today, which is when the actual sun, which is shining down on us right now, and the star Sirius, the son of the stars, line up with the pyramid in Giza in Egypt. And that is known as the throat chakra of the world. So as you rock your head side to side, let's release any stagnant energy in your throat that may be blocking that connection between your head and your heart. So it's not like we're just doing stuff for the physical, but also the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual bodies as well. When the neck and the throat feel good and open, reach the arms up towards the sky. There's no rush. And as you exhale, bring your palms together and just float them right over your head. And then from here, clasp your fingertips together and try to, pull your arms apart and reach your arms back a little. Start to fire up the shoulders. You might even take a little back bend, lifting the heart. Come back to center. Let the arms reach up and just bow and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Round your spine, chin into the chest. Slowly rise up. Arms come up, there's no rush. Take the opposite grip. Squeeze and pull the arms and fingertips apart. Bring them back behind the body. Lift the heart, creating that triangle-shaped pyramid portal up above your head. Come back to center, reach it up, and then let it all go. Shower your aura, your energy with light. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Round your spine, slowly rise up. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms reach high. Palms come together. Clasp the fingertips. Lean back. Pull the fingertips apart. Lift the heart. Open up the shoulders. Create that pyramid portal of light. Then reach it up, flat back. Bend the knees if you need to. And cleanse the energy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Last round, bend the knees, push into the earth. Reach it all the way up. Palms meet, take the opposite grip. Open up the heart, lean back, elbows wide. Inhale, rise, arms up, bend the knees flat back. Inhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Clasp your hands behind your back. Bring your arms up and over. Thumb and pointer finger can meet. Bow the head, chin into the chest. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Release the fingertips to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the left knee, plant the left palm in the center of the mat. You could do a fist, tent the fingertips, whatever feels good. Inhale, right arm up, right leg is straight. Open up the twist. Exhale, release, right palm to the earth, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Inhale, left arm all the way up. Your breath is the guide. When you're ready to exhale, left palm comes to the earth, bend the left knee. Inhale, right arm up, open up. Exhale, let it go. Last time on this side, bend the right knee. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, forward fold. Clasp the hands behind your back, bring them up and over for 3, 2, find that edge in the arms and the shoulders and just let the fingers burst open, fall to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. So your mat may have gotten really hot throughout that practice. If so, I invite you to flip it over or come onto the grass. Inhale, shift forward. Keep the hips up in line with your shoulders. Roll the elbows back, lower slowly to the earth. Untuck the toes. Goalpost the arms, tense your fingertips off your mat and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, third eye to the earth. Inhale, open up the heart, open up the throat. Exhale, lower. 2 more with your breath. Inhale, you rise. Exhale, third eye to the earth. Maybe bring the fingertips a little closer for the last one and come up as high as you can. Exhale, slowly lower. Bring the palms underneath your shoulders. Slide them back just a little. Lift the chest. Squeeze the elbows together if that feels okay. Push into the tops of the feet. Lift the thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, low lunge. Back knee comes to the earth. Stack the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Lift the heart up towards the thumbs. Squeeze the inner thighs and lift the gaze. We're here for 3. Last 2. Reach those arms all the way back, up and back. Reach, reach, reach. As you exhale, palms to the earth. Press your hips back, half splits. Flex the right toes back towards your face. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. Bring that right hip back. As you exhale, take a little forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Let's really get into the IT band. Twist to the right. See if you can bring both hands on the outside of that right leg. Keep the right leg flexed. Toes pointing up towards the sky. Instead of pushing the hips way out to the left, bring the hips back to center. And then see if you can twist from the torso, gazing towards the back. Maybe the left fingertips come to the knife edge of the right foot, and you can use that as a little bit of a bind to push off of. Coming back to center, nice and slow. Twist to the left. Lift the hips, take a prasarita, wide-legged straddle. Arms out wide, right hand to the right ankle, left to the left. Bow and fold. Breathe into your hamstrings. Inhale, take a little halfway lift, lengthen. Gaze out and extend your arms out as far as you can. Press the hips back, drop the chest down. Almost visualize it as like a wide-legged downward facing dog. Push the palms, lengthen the side bodies, press the hips back. Really get into the hamstrings, bend the knees if you need to. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Now keep the legs right where they are, but twist the torso towards the left foot. Maybe the right hand can come towards that left foot, left hand to the left hip, or even twist, left arm up high to the sky. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly, gently release like a pendulum. Swing all the way to the front of the mat. Plant the palms around the right foot. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. You can choose Ekapada, Chaturanga, or bring your foot down to down dog and shift forward, flowing through your Chaturanga. What I mean by yours is you can take anything away, add anything you like to make this your practice. Inhale, left leg high. You know where we're going. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Low lunge. Stack the joints. Push into the balls of the feet. Reach the arms up. Hands come together through the third eye to the heart. And then lift the heart up to the hands. Squeeze the inner thighs. Push into the balls of the feet. Breathe here. On the inhale, arms reach up and back. Lengthen. Exhale, palms to the earth. Half splits, press the hips back. Flex the left toes back towards your face. You can walk the fingertips back to inhale, lengthen. Square the left hip back. Bow. Deep breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Twist to the left. And maybe that's just looking to the left. You're gonna take it layer by layer that feels right for you. If you're pressing the hips all the way to the right, bring them to center. Keep going. Gaze towards the back of the mat. Maybe the right fingertips to the knife edge of the left foot. Find that bind, strength, twist. Slowly, slowly coming back to center. Start to come to the right. Again, lift the hips, wide-legged straddle, bow. This time the hands crawl through the legs. Fingertips point in the opposite direction of the toes. Bring the hips forward over the heels. If the crown of the head is on the earth, maybe a handstand is in, or a headstand is in your practice, feel free to go there. Plant the palms, create a tripod, lift the legs. If not, just stay right here, crawling the fingertips in the opposite direction of the toes. Legs are strong. The blood is going to your head. It's moving in the opposite direction, rebooting the head to be a humble servant to the heart, not the other way around. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Start to come over towards the right foot. Planting the left palm on the inside, on top, on the outside of that foot. Right hand to the right hip, or right arm all the way up high to the sky. Press the hips back, lengthen, and twist the ribs, the torso. Any stuck energy in there, let's get it out. Slowly, 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 gently release. Like a pendulum, slide to the front of your mat. Come to a low lunge. Inhale, left leg high, lift. Chaturanga, Ekapada, you decide. Flow forward. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Stay here in down dog. Come to child's pose, grab some water. You choose what you need right here in this moment.
Excuse me? Acapella, what is that? I never heard that one before.
That's a good question.
He asked, what is Ekapada? So, Ekapada is when your leg is up. You do chaturanga, but this leg stays lifted. So you're floating it, shifting forward. It drops down in the upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That would be your practice to shift forward and float. That's Ekapada. Chaturanga is just dropping the foot down and flowing with both feet together.
Another question.
Yeah.
Because you're lifting both legs, you do like acapella twice to even it out?
You should. But at the same time, both sides of the body aren't always actually equal. And so maybe the right side sometimes needs something different than the left. So it's nice to tune into that too. That makes sense? Any other questions? I'm happy to answer. I remember when I started yoga, it was like a foreign language. I couldn't understand what was going on. And Elka was my teacher, and she had a really thick accent, and it made it even more fun and interesting. She didn't say pigeon. She said El Pigeon. I was like, pigeon, okay. So I love a little questions, inquiry. You know, we're all wondering it. It's not just one person. So it's nice to connect with you guys. And we get a little break, man. It's hot today, right? Feeling that Leo energy. So hips are open, body is open. Let's start to do a little balancing so we can ground down. I feel like balancing really helps to bring our mind into the practice in a really positive way. Okay, so let's come to the top of the mat, however you get there. Hop, jump, step. Come into a deep forward fold, legs together. So nice to see so many familiar faces today. Thank you guys for coming. Take a little halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, deep bow. On the inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands to your heart, bow your head, close your eyes, and just take a few moments to ground. Then open your eyes if they're closed and gaze down at the first thing you see. Lock your eyes in there, whether it's a leaf, a stick, a blade of grass. Lock it in. Okay, then push into your left foot, lift the right foot and bend the knee. Bring the knee in line with the hip when you're ready. Cross it over, figure four. Press the hips back. Keep the right foot flexed. Breathe into this right hip as you just gently press your hip to the right. And exhale, hinge at your hips a little deeper. Forearms parallel to the shin, fingertips to the earth, or hands wrap around the left foot. Come back to the breath. Rise nice and slow, right where we started. Hands at heart, right knee into your chest. Bring the right fingertips around the front of the right shin. Left hand stays at heart. Right knee comes out to the right. Deep breath in. Now squeeze that right knee up, maybe just an inch. Keep that right foot flexed. We're going to come into a variation of tree pose. So the left hand, as you bring the right knee in, will reach down and grab the right foot, bringing the foot into the crease of the left leg. This is an Ashtanga version of tree. We've done it here many times. Instead of the knee going out to the right, it will point down towards the earth. The right foot, the base, the sole of the foot is pointing up towards the sky, facing up. Right hand to heart. If you've come out of the pose, just take a moment. Rejoin when you're ready. Right hand reaches out, back behind you. See if you can grab the left arm. Start at the bicep. Slide down to the forearm. Maybe the wrists. Or even the foot. Keep rooting the right knee down. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. What feels really good to me after this pose, it just depends, is taking a little one-legged split, right leg up, and just bending the knee and drawing some big circles here. Going in both directions. Coming back into a forward fold. Heels together. Bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Okay, you know exactly where we're going. Keep your eyes on that blade of grass, on that leaf. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands at your heart. Push into the right foot, the big toe. Engage the core, left foot lifts. Bring your lower abdominals up and in, lift it a little higher, and then cross it over. Figure 4, press it back. Back and to the left, just a little bit. Find your fullest expression. Start to come out of it nice and slow. We'll meet right back where we started, figure 4. Or no, coming out of figure 4 on that one-legged lift. Right hand to the right hip. Left fingertips around the left shin. Left knee out to the left. Squeeze the knee up. Keep the left foot flexed. Left knee begins to come in. Right hand grabs the left foot. Pull it up and into the right hip crease. If you wobble, allow yourself to wobble. You're building strength to come back to the center. Push down through the right big toe. Engage your core. When you're ready, left hand to the heart. Stay right here or add the layer, reaching the left arm back behind you, reaching for the right bicep, forearm, wrist, or foot. Last breath in. On the exhale, just let it all release. Pedal it out, move it around. If you liked it on the other side, lift that left leg and slow with control. Bow and fold, moving that left leg around. Shaking it out. Eventually bringing both feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms up. Clasp your hands together. Create that steeple mudra. Gaze down. Squeeze the legs together. Bring the belly in. Squeeze the biceps around the ears. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Squeeze the legs together, push into the feet, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, go up and over to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, up and over to your left. Inhale, back to center. Goalpost the arms, open up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back. High to low plank, chaturanga. Deep breath in. 3 open mouth exhales and downward facing dog. Slowly lower your knees to the mat. Cross the ankles. Press the hips back. Open the legs out wide. Come to that straddle. Flex the feet back towards the body. Hands back behind you. Take a little scoot up, hopefully bringing that straddle a little wider. Push into the hands, lift the heart. As you exhale, chin into the chest, hands on the inside of the inner thighs, chin into the chest, fingertips on the earth, maybe plenty. You may want to walk them out straight in front of you. You may prefer to go out towards the feet. You decide what's going to feel best in your body. Really stretching out the legs, stretching out the hamstrings. These are like our tree trunks, right? But energy can get stuck in the legs and they can get heavy, and that really helps or hinders us from moving forward. Our legs really help us to take those steps, even if they're little baby steps. So we're opening up pathways and energy through our feet, up through the legs to the root chakra to really come up through the crown. On the inhale, slowly rise up. You're going to bend the right leg, bringing the right foot into the left inner thigh. Flex that left foot. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, your right palm's just going to come to the right hip and lift the hips. Right knee, left foot on the earth. And then lean the head back, open up the throat, big circle with the left arm in one direction, pause. Go the opposite way, and then extend it out as far as you can. Press the hips forward, lean the head back. Left pointer finger and thumb come together. Open up. Exhale, release. Hips to the earth. Bow and fold over the left leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Cash rules everything all around me. On the inhale, slowly rise. Nice. So you're going to take the right foot, bring it sole of the foot to the earth, and point the right knee up towards the sky. Kind of have to readjust a little. Normally we would do a twist, but let's do something a little different today. Left leg is straight, right knee is bent. Bring the right shoulder on the inside of the right knee and let the palm face up, reaching out to the right. Let it come back behind you. Left arm reaches back. Maybe you find a little clasp. Squeeze the right knee as you twist to the left. Maybe the right fingertips can even come to the left wrist. Rolling that left shoulder back. Squeezing the right knee. Flexing the left foot. Bowing the head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And slowly, gently release. And just bow and fold over this left leg for a moment. Inhale, rise up. And then let's take that twist. So cross the right leg over the left foot and twist to the right. Right hand back behind you. Left arm up and over the left or the right leg. Yeah. You know what you're doing. Now notice if you're leaning back or the back arm is bent, see if you can straighten it. Use it as a kickstand. Twist a little deeper. All right, gently release. Let's go to the other side. Right arm inside of the right leg, twist to the left. So we cleared out the legs. Now we're clearing out any stagnant energy in the spine and the torso, throughout all of the chakras, coming up towards the throat. Gently release, come back to center, shake that right leg out. Let's do it all on the other side. Right leg extends out, left leg bends. Left foot comes to the inside of the right leg. Flex your right foot, inhale, reach it up. Left hand to the outside of the left hip. Inhale, burst it open. Pelvis really opens up and expands. Big circle with the right arm in both directions. And then lean it all the way back, extend, open up the throat, pointer finger and thumb. As you exhale, slowly lower, flexing the right foot and bowing over the right leg. All right, on the inhale, slowly rise, reach it up. Exhale, arms come down, and then you bring that right leg back to center, extend it out, and bend the left knee. The left foot comes on the inside of the left inner thigh or the right inner thigh. You kind of roll out to the right, lean out to the right, and then bring the left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Palm rotates to face up, out to the left, and then back behind you. If you reach the right arm back, sometimes the fingertips clasp, sometimes they don't. Roll the right shoulder back. Even though you're gazing to the right, you can still bow the torso down towards the right leg. Keep twisting, keep breathing, keep squeezing that left side. Everything is firing up. Everything is active. Pump through with the breath, with the prana. And slowly, slowly, slowly release. Reach the arms up. Use your core to bring that left leg, left foot up and over. And then twist to the left. Left hand back behind you. Use it as that kickstand. Get it nice and straight. Belly button up and in. Lengthen your spine. On your next exhale, gently, slowly release a little counter twist the opposite way. All right, slowly come back to center. Nice job. Shake it out. Scoot up towards the top of your mat, at least halfway. Let's straighten both the legs, roll the inner thighs together. Belly button up and in. We did them separate, but let's take a forward fold, bowing into yourself, into your own energy. Honoring your gifts, your royalty, your magic, all of your purpose and your light. On the inhale, slowly rise, reach the arms up, and then you'll round, extending the arms out, and use your core to lift your legs up. You can lift them up a tiny bit, you can lift them up a ton, but you're gonna squeeze the legs together, roll the shoulders down the back, lift the gaze. And it's, fire season, so let's fire it up. Exhale, lower, inhale, bring it up. You can do as little or as big as you like here. I know I'm not the only one going through big transformations, right? Really getting called to new levels of myself, and it's requiring a lot of strength, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So I want to do everything I can to prepare myself. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Whew. All right, breathe into your core. Lie down on the earth. We just fired up the belly, fired up our strength, fired up our inner light, our spiritual sun. Solar plexus, your stomach. So like I said, it's not just like abs we're strengthening here, but we're strengthening your inner confidence, your inner fire, your inner light, your purpose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And on this lion's gate is that portal of light goes into the earth. It goes into a grid of light and energy into the earth. And so you're absorbing that right now. Let the palms face down and slide them off of your mat onto the earth. And just for 3 breaths, see what's there. Breathe into it. We're not only here to take, but to give. So give some good energy back. Say thank you. Bring the knees into your chest. Give them a good squeeze. Then lower the feet down as close to your hips as you can. So keep the knees bent. We're preparing for bridge pose. So some people like to even wrap their fingertips around the ankles. Other people like to press their palms into the earth. Others like to clasp their hands behind their back. So you decide. Walk the feet in as close to your heels and hips as you can. Exhale everything out and then inhale. Lift your hips. Decide what you're going to do with your hands. You're either going to reach forward, grab a hold of the front of the ankles, or clasp them behind your back. But the hips are lifting, the knees are squeezing together. Chin is into your chest. So elongate the back of your neck and really open up the back of the spine. Lift the hips and open up the pelvis. Open up the heart. Deep breath in. Can you go a little higher by lifting the heels, walking the feet in? Yes, lift. Now squeeze the hips together and lift the heart even more. Create space with your breath. And then on the exhale, release very slowly, 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 slowly. Soles of the feet touch, knees butterfly out wide. One hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. You can close your eyes or gaze up at the sky and take a couple deep breaths in. These practices of nurturing yourself and nurturing your spirit, these rituals you can create for yourself can keep you grounded and connected to your truth. Days like today are powerful days to be still and to be with yourself and to listen and to be very curious. Take a big inhale, really fill up, feel your life force, and as you exhale, let it go. Bringing the knees together and bringing the feet to get to the wide edges of your mat, and then just begin to windshield wiper your legs right to left. Get a little massage for your lower back. Let it feel good. You can just let them fall to the right as you gaze to the left. Or let them fall to the left as you gaze to the right. And then coming back to center. And then we're going to choose to do bridge or wheel one more time. So we're going to end with a lot of heart openers today. So bridge or wheel, you come into the exact same way. You bend the knees, bring the heels in, keep them hip width distance. If you're going to do bridge again, you push into the heels, lift the hips. If you want to try wheel, you do the same thing. Lift the hips, but then you bring the fingertips to the shoulders, press into the palms and the feet, and lift. Up to the crown. If that feels okay, lift it all the way up. Wherever you are, squeeze your knees. Breathe into that edge of the heart opening. Really push into something that you haven't felt in a while. Welcome in this light. Open up different parts of yourself. Welcome this stretch, this opening, this newness. Breathe it in. Stay for as long as you want, as long as you can, and then listen and trust yourself. You know when to come back down. You know when to hold on. You know when to let go. Right? You are your wisest teacher. It's days like this that open up the remembering of everything you already know. Right? I'm not going to share anything that you haven't heard before, but it's the remembering that we want to come back to again and again. So when you come out of this pose, find a counter pose that feels good for you and stay there for a few breaths. Start to make our way into happy baby. Bringing the knees out wide, flexing the feet up towards the sky, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders, and your tailbone back down to the earth, and just embodying that pure joy, that light. Massaging the spine. Bring the soles of the feet together. Wrap the fingertips around the pinky edges and just squeeze the feet in towards the torso. Then come back to happy baby and straighten the legs out as much as you can, almost coming into this star pose with your entire body, your head, your arms, and your legs, and just opening up. As you exhale, knees into your chest, curl into a tiny ball, lift the head off the earth, squeeze the knees and the forearms into the shins. Take a deep breath in, squeezing even tighter, and then hold your breath at the top of the next inhale. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Take another sip of air. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let it all go. Body and breath. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs, lift your heart, roll your shoulders down your back, extend your arms out, take up space. Honor your royalty, your royal energy.
You're kicking and moving your legs. Don't get washed out to sea. Raindrops fall and rainbows grow. Share with you, yeah, it's all I know. Oh, just to hear, just to hear, just to see you smile. Just now, just to see you smile.
Slowly take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slowly bringing your awareness back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, and reach your arms all the way up and overhead, bending the knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the earth, regrounding, reconnecting, and rolling to your right side, using your right bicep as your pillow, bringing the knees deep into your chest. Left palm is on the earth, left palm sending gratitude and love to Mother Earth. We have trash bags and gloves to show her some love today. So when you're ready, gently press yourself up into a seated position. Just stack your palms over your heart space once again, and let's end class right where we began. And even though there are many things and challenges going on in the world and the collective, honoring your purpose, your path, your light, staying connected to your truth, your heart space, making this a top priority. Bringing our hands to prayer at the third eye. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste. Great class. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Matt, for the music. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Happy new moon. Happy Lionsgate.